Hi everyone. For those of you I've not met yet, I'm Josh and I'm an Agile coach from our Tenzing team. And this is a session where we'll look at the essential habits for effective remote working. Facilitation is different when working remotely. So here are some of our top tips to keep you on track. Good habits seem obvious, but making them happen consistently has a big impact. These are our tips for facilitating a remote session. Purpose. Ensure everyone is aware why they are in the session. Connection. In an ideal world, we'd take time to build relationships face to face. Building those connections as a team and getting to know each other can be important. Ensure that you are still spending time to build that rapport. Could a disclosure game or an icebreaker potentially help? Consider using a liberating structure. One example would be the 1, 2, 4, all structure. This provides us with a format where individuals are encouraged to think about a problem on their own, then are paired up and encouraged to speak about it together, then as groups of 4, and then as a whole group. This allows each participant to have an equal stake in the conversation and avoids a loudest voice wins situation. Size. Try keeping your session to fewer than 12 people. Keeping your sessions smaller will make them more manageable. All remote. If one person is remote, everybody should be remote. This is important so that everybody can interact in the same way. We use the lowest common form of communication. Set up for success. Try and be in a quiet space, use headphones and a microphone, and ensure you've got good Wi-Fi. And as we mentioned earlier, good battery. Tools. There are many tools which can be used for these sessions. The most important thing is to be able to gather in one place and share voice and webcam, and that everybody knows how to use any features the tool might provide. Try and use clean language. Be clear, concise, and consider cultural differences. Ensure that your language is clear and doesn't use phrases which exclude others or require specific knowledge. And follow up. Check understanding and inclusion during and after the session. Often as we leave meetings, we're having small conversations to clarify that shared understanding. In a remote format, this can be achieved by following up to check that shared understanding and get feedback from the group. A word of warning, watch out for group thinking. Groupthink is a common phenomenon. It can happen at any time when a group of people are deliberating together, and comes when the loudest or the first voice speaks up and then others follow. Many online meetings take the format of an information update where the host presents something, invites feedback, and then wraps up. By changing the structure and inviting contribution from all participants, this groupthink can be avoided. Sessions should have an agreed facilitator. It's their role to ensure things run smoothly. They should try and encourage everybody to be involved in the session and to speak early on. Open questions should be used to encourage more productive discussions. Practice active listening, acknowledge people's input throughout. Separate out the divergent and convergent phases of conversation. Allow people to put forward their ideas before coming together to an agreed outcome. Finally, leaders should speak last to ensure that they are not swaying the input. Hopefully, we've provided some tips that will make life easier in the coming weeks. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Have a good day.